Hi everyone, welcome to Faust. My name is GIGI PRALINE. I am a Finnish burlesque performer and we are here tonight to enjoy live entertainment with both burlesque and a band. If you've never seen burlesque, it's a form of art entertainment that includes pretty much nowadays can be anything. It can be political, it can be funny, sexy. You can bring in whatever you like, but you have to be entertaining and you have to take your clothes off for a bit. So yes, it's art stripping. Tell stories, it's bedtime stories for adults in a very nice way. I've been in Athens since Friday. Today is Sunday, that means 3 days. I have walked the Acropolis and seen your beautiful city and I love it. It's very warm here as well. So let's hope there's not any pasty popping. Let's hope everything stays where it's supposed to be. Yes? Burlesque is all over the world. In Finland we have a pretty big scene considering there's only 5 million people living in Finland, like the same amount as in Athens, like the whole of Athens. Originally burlesque comes from the United States, and the golden era sort of is in between the world wars. But nowadays, since the 1990s, the new burlesque scene has boomed and we have women performing, men performing, everything in between. There's drag, there's gender playing, there's also, you can be very over feminine if you want, or you can very over masculine. You play with the gender roles and you basically take what you have and you multiply it. It's like a Disney version of everything. Colors, really strong, and you really, if you don't feel sexy, you don't have to be sexy. Because tassel twirling, you know, the things you put on your boobs, also men do that. You can have it on your bum. It's called assholes. And that's really more funny, I think, than maybe somebody finds it sexy. But yeah, burlesque for me is a way to express all those things that I don't express in my day job. And also, yeah, I just like the communication with the audience, which is really important. The audience has a really huge role. They scream, they shout whenever something comes off. It's a vice versa plaything with the audience. So I hope the audience is ready in there, because they're going to be seeing some really, really, really funny things, sexy things maybe. And I've heard a rumor there's going to be the first male burlesque performer in Greece tonight here.
Hello, welcome to Faust. I am a dictator, a burlesque performer and MC and entertainer, or you could put slashes there. Tonight you're going to see a show that's going to be extravaganza. It's going to blow your mind. You are going to see people that are so self-confident that it'll just take the soul out of you, puts it into a small ball and throws it into a trash bin. And you will survive.
So, this is my second job. I'm also a teacher by daytime. And I always get the question, so how do you combine the two? And, oh my God, she's a stripping teacher. But it's not really, I mean, it's the same skin on my nose, yeah? I don't twirl tassels in class. You have to be professional in what you do. You keep different things. I always tell people who are like, oh, burlesque, it's terrible, it's nudity, it's nasty. Come and see a show. It's really not probably what you think it is. It plays with so many things, and I think it also helps a lot of people. They look at us who are just really regular, standard people, taking our clothes off, having a good time. And some people find it really funny that we kind of also break the stereotypical role of how you're supposed to look. So everybody's welcome on stage as long as you entertain. This is the important thing. And plus, I mean, I hope that the teenagers, they know what I do. The internet, they Google. My mother comes to see my shows, right? My boss knows. He's like, you're not doing anything illegal, you're good. I hope maybe for the younger ones that find out that I do burlesque, I might be a role model of a normal adult person who's fine in her body and who is having fun as an adult person and sort of, you know, not afraid to show some skin maybe. It's not, burlesque is not for everybody, but I mean, I don't like opera, right? So it's like, some people like it, some people hate it. Before you make up your mind, come see a good show. then decide. So Finnish people are supposedly maybe more open to nudity because of the sauna culture, but it depends on where in Finland you are. It's totally family business. Some families go together to the sauna, some have men separate, women separate, so you can't really say everybody is the same way. Maybe I think Scandinavia is more open than, for example, Greece. Maybe less conservative in the way of showing skin, I think. But there are, I mean, I'm sure it's person to person more than culture, probably. And no, my students don't come to my shows because my shows are over 18 and they're under 18. But, I mean, I don't know, maybe some of the students that I teach years ago, maybe they come. My goddaughter just turned 18 and she came to see the Helsinki Burlesque Festival, which is amazing, by the way. So yeah, she came with her dad and mom and her, and yeah, she loved it. And she was blown away because she really she didn't know exactly what burlesque maybe was, and the variety of the show was really good. So, I mean, yes, come and see it.
So tonight is going to be very interesting in a way, because even though I am a burlesque performer, how I say it, it means that I actually haven't done a real burlesque act yet. So tonight I will lose my virginity here in Athens, and I'm really thrilled about it. Burlesque in overall, it is burlesque that is performed by male persons, and or as our very good friend Frank Dockenstein, who is a 2-meter tall man, he says he doesn't do burlesque, he does manlesque. But the same thing applies to the burlesque that does in overall burlesque. It is comedial way of stripping and showing or taking a notice to the things that are important to you. They might be political, they might be everything, anything from the ground to the skies, everything's available. But well, in burlesque, it's just a male person that does it, I think. When you have a good idea, you just feel it, you find the way to make it. You make your costumes or have someone to make it to you. You glue some glitter everywhere and voila, you are ready.